Assalamu alaikum all you wonderful people, welcome to another episode of Shakespeare's with your boy, you guessed it, Chef Shakur. So today's episode guys is basically done through a nostalgia trip. Basically I just was watching one of the old Looney Tunes cows and I was watching the old duck season, rabbit season episode, and I thought to myself, I've done chicken and lamb as everybody does, and for today's episode I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I managed to get some duck breast, and don't worry, it's not Daffy Duck or Donald Duck, so no. They're still alive, they're still safe, but I do have some duck with me. So I'm going to be showing you how to make a beautiful duck breast recipe. We're going to be doing some roast potatoes that go along with it, and also a pomegranate reduction on it. Now, for you guys who have seen my harissa chicken episode, I show you in that recipe, in that episode, how to cook the pomegranate reduction. So if you guys were, I'll put the link below, and then if you guys wanted to go and have a look to see how I made that, I'm going to be pouring that on top of our duck today as well. So the duck is going to be really, don't be scared of cooking duck. It is a little bit different to chicken. I prefer duck if I'm honest, because it's got that juicy, fatty flavour that you love inside in meat. So yeah, I'll be showing you how to do that today. So let's get cracking, guys. So guys, here we have our lovely duck breast. So this is how it looks like at the bottom, and this is how it looks like on the top. So gonna be whacking that forward a bit. You need quite a sharp knife first of all, and then what we want to do is we want to make creases or make cuts inside our duck, and we only just want to make it so it goes in, just basically goes inside. You don't want to cut any of the skin at the bottom of this fat. You just basically want to just cut along until you get something nice, something like that. And we're going to go along one way, and then we're going to also go along the other way. So I'll show you how it's done in just click. There you go guys. So the only ingredients you need to add for a good duck is just salt and pepper. Now a lot of people like to add Chinese five spice as well. If you do want to add Chinese five spice, you can do, but it's better off if you just salt and pepper. You should be absolutely fine. Now be quite generous with your seasoning here. At the end of the day, it's all about flavour. Now you're gonna get a fantastic flavour with this duck anyway, but you need to coat both sides as well. Okay, so guys, it's seasoned both sides, very nice and lovely. Now what we want to do, and you're probably going to think, why is he doing this? But we're going to straight away put our duck face down onto our pan. Now you're probably wondering why, and also you probably noticed that it's not on, and you're probably wondering why. Basically, when you cook the duck, if you cook this on a high heat, the fat's just going to stay onto the duck, and we don't want that. We want the fat to render, and we want to see a lot of juice coming outside. So we're going to turn this on, and straight away we're going to put it on a low heat. And then what we're going to do, the cooking process has already started, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to just gradually let the heat build up, and then once that heat builds up and we see the fat come out of the duck, then we'll know that it's ready to turn and sear. Okay. So as you can probably see already, it's just on a medium heat at the minute. But can you see Whoop. It's got a bit blurry there. Can you see that the juice is just starting to come out of that duck already? Now it's not even on a high heat yet, it's just on a low medium. So again, we're gonna just keep on gradually turning up the heat. Hopefully we should get a lot of juice coming out of that fat there. So this is only just after 3 minutes, guys. So you can see all the fat is now beautifully coming out of that duck. So I am going to turn the heat up just a little bit again, and then when I put it onto a high heat, I'll show you, and then we'll turn it around. Okay guys, so it's nice and ready. You can tell that is the perfect sear. I don't want it any more than that. So we're going to put it on a high heat now. And I'm just going to let the duck sear, so we're going to let the meat sear. You see I've got like a nice lovely sear on both sides of this duck. And you can see how lovely our crust is looking on our fat. So that is looking perfect. If you like yours a little bit underdone, you can take it out a lot earlier. Should only be a couple of minutes that you put it on each side. But for me, that is perfect. You don't need to do anything else with that. Now what we're going to do is this fat that we got over here. You do not want to waste any of that fat. So I've got our potatoes over here, which I'm going to season well with some salt and some pepper. Then I'm going to add our lovely oil. I'm just going to give it a mix. Now potatoes cook beautifully in duck fat. So I basically just wait until our oil is cold. Just mix the potatoes around. So that is going to go into the oven, and when they're lovely and done, I'll take these out as well as the duck. In terms of the duck, I'm going to put it back inside our pan, both of them, and then I'm going to put the oven at 200 degrees. So we've let it preheat. That looks just about enough. That looks banging right at 200 degrees. So we're gonna open this up. So with our oven at 200 degrees, we're just gonna put the pan inside like so, and we're gonna let that cook between 6 and 8 minutes. Hopefully it should be done. Okay, and then also we're gonna put the potatoes on the top, and then we're gonna see how they progress. So guys, that is after 8 minutes. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take this off, and we're basically going to let our duck rest. Now the reason we want it to rest, so the meat would end up being a lot more relaxed. So there we have it, guys. So again, we're just going to let it rest just for about 10 minutes, and then they'll be ready to carve. So, yeah. So guys, I've just after resting it, as you can see, it's so nice and juicy just by resting it. Do not be alarmed if you see a little bit of pink like that, but that is a perfect duck. If you cook that any more, I'm telling you now, that is going to be so dry you will not feel like eating it. Okay, so I'm going to slice this up. I'm going to add our potatoes and our pomegranate reduction, and I'll show you how and we'll show you the end bit. So there we have it, guys. That is my perfect roast duck with a pomegranate reduction and you know, with some roast potatoes. So that roast potato, the duck fat that we had earlier, I've just coated the potatoes with them, and it's giving it such an incredible taste, along with the salt and pepper. Same with the duck. The duck is beautifully cooked, and I can't wait to put that reduction on the top. Again, if you want to see the recipe for the pomegranate reduction, go to my harissa chicken recipe, the first one that I did from last year, and it should be on there. What I'm doing differently, or what I have done differently, is last time I cooked it and I just left it for a bit. This time I cook it the exact same way, but I leave it in the fridge, and you should get it should become thicker. Okay, so there we go, guys. That's my Chef Shakur roasted duck. So there we go, guys. I hope I've just given you a little bit of a bit of a thing there as to, you know, what kind of different meats you can try and cook, and how to cook them as well. Duck is so beautiful, like it's so delicious, and and I don't suggest that you guys go to Manningham Park and pick out the ducks over there. Don't do that. It's really cheap to buy as well, so you know, it's something new for a lot of you to try if you haven't tried it before, and it tastes delicious. This is one of those things as well that, you know, if you go to a big restaurant in Leeds or Manchester, you know, they charge you an arm and a leg just for a little bit of duck. So to get your own and to cook it at home in the oven, and how I did it, you know, by frying it, you know, it's a whole nother level of cooking. And even though it's really easy to do, when you eat something like that, you're gonna find out just how amazing, you know, like, you know, when you go to Arabia, if you go to Pakistan, you could try camel. You know, there's venison that you can try over here. There's so many other different types of meats that you can try. So yeah, I'd really recommend that you guys, you know, just spread the, you know, just you know, try having different meats out there. But yeah, from me, like I say always, you know, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my page, give it a like, and share around the world. And of course, from me, until next time, guys, Assalamu alaikum.